Yeah, that night I cried. That night it was it was special.
I think I did too a little bit. What's up, guys? Sebastian Medina with Exron Music here at Union Station at Knee Deep in LA with Juliet Mendoza. How are you?
I'm doing great. And yourself?
I'm great. Good to be here with you. Let's get right into it. So this time last year, you were at Pershing Square playing Knee Deep in LA with Hot Since 82. Almost a year to the date, you're back, but you're at Union Station. How does it feel to be here? Have you grown as an artist? What are the vibes? How are you feeling tonight?
So I think that being in Union Station is definitely, it's a trip for me, right? Because it's like, oh, dude, another dope, iconic landmark in LA.
Yeah.
And then being from LA and being able to play in all these really dope venues has been a really amazing, it just gets me more pumped up because it's like, yo, LA vibes, LA places, the thing, I'm like, oh, I'm going to start marking them all down on a calendar, on a map. That's been definitely a really cool thing about this. I've been doing a lot of growth. I think we all do, right? Just from last year. Wow, there's been a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
I started my own label. I will be putting out music on my label by the end of this year.
Awesome.
I have a release that is coming out August 4th. It's called Connected, and you can get it on vinyl. It's going to be my first vinyl press.
That's awesome.
I've been traveling a lot. This summer has definitely been very busy. I've been able to go to different places that I've never visited before, which has been amazing. And just catching the vibe from different places and being able to talk to different people and just see how people react to music, right? Because you can go to so many different places, and some places that people are just there to stand and listen to the thing, and then you go to places and people just want to dance and release, and it's amazing to see all of those things happening in different places.
Right.
I'm really excited to play tonight with Daly. He definitely brings a lot of inspiration, just watching his career grow and see where he started and where he's at right now, and also the way that his sound has evolved as well.
Yeah.
And I know that we all go through our evolution with music, and I'm kind of excited too to see where I'm gonna go next, especially now with the label. I'm definitely trying to get more into the classic deep house vibes. So it's really hard to get that people to get that vibe, I feel. So I want to bring it back. I want people to have that feel and know what it feels like to have an emotional release in a sense. But I mean, we do with music, period. But it's just, sometimes things can be a little bit more heart, tapping into the heart. So I want to definitely do that.
That's
for
awesome.
sure. Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, you're from LA. You've already played some amazing venues. You played at the Roxy. You played at the Shrine. You played at Pershing Square. Now we're at Union Station. So growing up in LA, everyone's different. Everyone goes through troubles. So now that you've been playing all these shows, what advice can you give to the future generation of people living in a competitive city like LA that want to pursue a career in entertainment?
Ooh, that's a good one. I would say keep focused. Make sure that you have goals that you want to reach and keep focused. Don't go looking around. Don't go looking for validation of any sort or things like that. If you have the passion in your heart to want to do something, just follow it, and you're going to end up in the right place at the right time. Things will align for you.
Right.
And especially in a competitive place. If you keep looking at everybody else and what they're doing, you're never going to get to your goal. So don't look at anybody. Just keep your head down and just go for what you want. And don't give up. If you feel like you need to take a breather and rest, do that. Don't quit though, because you never know. That next day could be that day, So don't ever stop. Yeah.
Love that. Growing up in the past, you've talked about going to nightclubs with your mom. And your mom's here again. She was here last year at Pershing Square. She's back. She's going to be dancing next to you. You talked about going to arena and circus disco with your mom back in the day when you were growing up. So how is it having your mom at your shows, basically making a full circle around the sun and having her next to you dancing in front of all these people?
It's a trip. I was actually thinking about that today. It's when I was younger, my mom, she would pop in and out of the club, and then now I have my mom coming with me to shows and stuff, which is super cool. And then the full circle is that I have certain shows that I can now take my younger son, the 2.5-year-old, and my 22-year-old too. So they can come to the show sometimes, and then it's like the whole family's there, and then, you know, when they get older, what's going to happen? They're going to be there as well, and then maybe they're going to carry on the music, you know, that they're going to take the torch and keep going. So it's pretty awesome to think about that. Like, it's definitely, we're a music family, so it's awesome. Yeah.
It's just generational.
Yeah.
I know we're in July, but I have to go back to April. Coachella, Yuma Tent, 2 back-to-back weekends. I mean, how was that? What did you learn from those 2 performances? You know, how did you grow as an artist just from those 2 weekends and being surrounded by all the people from around the world and just all those artists that are there in that one place, you know?
I think that it was a very eye-opening experience for me, in the sense that you don't know, when you're just doing the thing, right? When you're out here just doing what you love to do. Again, it's kind of like that question that we talked about before. Like, what do? You keep your head down, you keep going, you keep focused, right?
Yeah.
So you just kind of do the things, and then you get placed in these places where you get to see the fruit of your labor. Like, you get to see the people and the things, and like, it was just such a wild experience. To know that people came from all over, right? And I mean, it was insane. Like, it's such an emotional, because there's so many energies there. It's such an emotional thing. It was a very beautiful thing for me. And then, like, just opening the Yuma tent, I think it was knowing that I was setting off the vibe, right? For not only for the stage, but for the weekend, the whole thing. Yeah, like, that was really a really dope thing to do, and I feel really honored to be that person. Like, I was like, that's what's up, man. I get to give, like, my energy. I love to dance and have fun and like do the thing, and I just want people to, like, have a good time. So of course it's gonna be dope. Like, it's just gonna carry on. So, you know, and then that's like my goal all the time, and always with intentions, you know. So
for sure. That first weekend, you also played a framework after party in an airport hangar. I mean, how was that? I was there. I was like, are people taking flights here? Like, what's going on? You know, I'm like, there's a rave here. I mean, how was that, you know, your first Coachella?
That was really awesome. I think not only, I mean, wow, it was crazy. Like, it was so wild, yo. Like, I stayed till 5 a.m. because I wanted to watch Mochak, and it was just like mind-blowing, dude. Like, everybody that played was just like their own vibe, their own thing, like, had it mad hype. Like, the energy was so dope. And then just being around these, like, just aces, dude. Like, these guys are amazing, you know. And then to be, like, also the only female on that lineup was like insane. I was like, what is going on right now?
You
like,
also opened up that party as well, so you kind of set the vibe once again. So,
and that was really, really dope. I was like, man, this is like, you know, I look back at all the things that I've done, and then I see, like, that was one of the things that I would tell myself when I was starting off, was like, I want to play with the big boys. And it's like, dude, you're already doing it. Like, you're there, you're playing with the big boys, you're having fun, you know. And so it's definitely very heartfelt. That night I cried. That night it was it was special.
I think I did too, a little bit. That's amazing though. Now we're gonna get into some quick rapid fire questions, okay? So I'm just gonna hit you with, you know, just give me the first thing that comes to your head, or any quick answer, all right?
Okay.
All right, turntables or CDJs?
Depends on my feel.
I know you learned on turntables though.
Yes. So both.
Okay, good answer. Festivals or nightclubs? Whether you're playing them, attending them, you know.
God, nightclub.
Okay. Favorite food to eat on tour? I know that's a hard one too, but.
Pasta.
Okay. Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Okay.
Oh, no. Sunrise.
Both.
I know. I'm like, no, sunrise.
Okay. If you were to pick one country or venue to perform at, like your dream place to perform, where would it be?
Printworks.
Printworks London?
Yep.
The new one, right?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm like, Printworks, let's go.
All right, last rapid fire one. What's one song that you need to have on your USB at all your shows? What's that one song where you're just like, yep, this is coming with me anywhere I go?
Oh, man, no.
It can just be the first thing that pops up in your head.
Oh, man. Paul Johnson, get down.
Okay. Love that. Legendary. All right. Last one for the night. In the past, you've talked about intentions and how before every set, you like to set an intention. So we're here, Union Station, knee deep in LA, round 2 for you. What's the intention for tonight?
Oh, man. So tonight's intention is bring that dope, nitty-gritty street LA vibe.
Ooh, I love it.
So the intention is to just get deep and dirty and have a good freaking time and bring that LA vibe. And because we're Union Station, I'm like, dude, it's the place where you go when you need to get somewhere. You know, it's like it's mad. It's mad underground.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
That's awesome. All right, one more last one for you, okay? So you're a busy person. You're a DJ. You're a producer. You're a dancer. You're a mom. You part of Open House. You also started Jill's House. And, you know, hopefully that comes back, right? Hopefully we get that going again. But how do you basically find balance in all of that and also grow at the same time as an artist?
Having to do it. There's no you can't have, how do you say, like, you can't be a procrastinator. You just got to get up and go. Like, just do the things. Like, I have to literally, like, organize my day. Yeah. So now I took on teaching. So I'm also teaching beginner DJ classes. And
just
so,
super
like,
mom.
yeah, I'm like, I literally, like, look at my days. Like, every morning though, like, first things first is after I drop off my son at daycare is exercise. Like, I have to work out. It's a must. Yeah. To just clear my head for the day and then be able to do the things on, like, the highest vibrational level that I can put myself in, you know?
Right.
Yeah. So you just got to clear the mind and make time. Yeah. And you can. There's no such thing as not doing it. You can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Awesome. Well, can't wait to see you perform. Thank you for sitting down with us, and I hope you have an awesome night.
Yes.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.